Now, you have said again that you are not representing the federal government. If the federal government apologizes for, I give you an example, the bombing at Owerri, where 500 people were killed one morning, would you say they are wrong?
I will ask them to also apologize for bombing Kaduna Airport.
Good. When you put your petition.
Beg your pardon?
When you put your petition. You have no petition in this commission.
Neither do we stand for the apology of the federal government.
If the federal government apologizes for the mass killing at Asaba, which was testified by the bishop and confirmed by Dr. Raya, which you did not report here, will you, Arewa, raise an eyebrow?
With that hypothesis, if you still raise an 8.6 trillion million
not million,
and accuse us,
I'm talking about apology.
Yes.
If the federal government decides to apologize,
and you still came here to say what you have said, we will still enter a response.
Is there anything that you did in the army that you want to apologize now?
None that I know of.
None that you know of?
Yes.
As commander of the battalion that massacred people at Item, Owerri, Oboisohe and Asaba, now, would he, that commander, apologize?
My division, which I commanded, was not a battalion. There were battalions and brigades. If they engage in massacre, yes, in accordance to what you say, I would have court-martialed them.
Good. If you did not, and people are now saying, for what you have done, murder of people in open day at Item, murder of people 9:15 a.m. in a market, 700 dead. Murder of defenseless people who have come to welcome the Nigerian troops, 500 at Asaba. Would you expect that person now, like Gawan, to say, I am sorry?
I, as a combatant commander of the troops,
as a witness in this box,
testifying for and on behalf of the soldiers who fought the Civil War, they fought it in the principle of preserving the Nigerian Federation. I have no apologies for maintaining the Federation of Nigeria. That was my task. If my commander-in-chief, who was in command, gave me command, which I carried out with troops, if he now fails to apologize, and he has apologized, it is in his own wisdom to do so. But insofar as I commanded troops and obeyed orders within the competence of my profession, I have no apologies. I have no apologies.
In your religion,
here together as citizens of Nigeria.
In your religion, you have a word called talion, equivalent of revenge. Is that correct?
Maybe correct, yes.
Is that correct?
That's correct.
Because of that religion, you did not forgive the coup plotters of January. You revenged because of your religion in July.
It was never a religious context.
No.
I was never engaged in any religious context. I was not in a jihad. I was not.
Brother.
I was a soldier carrying out orders.
No, what I'm saying is,
two of you can go on standing.
Yes. What I'm saying
your
is
friend has
because
Sorry, sir.
Is standing. Yes. What is this about?
My lord, we are trying to reconcile Nigerians and look for a better Nigeria. We cannot be bringing religious sentiments here. You see, the way he's putting it, this can start any religious problem in this country, my lord.
All right, I'll put it another way.
Let him mind.
I will put it in another way. Please let my time not run out. Witness.
I don't know.
Yes.
Is it correct to say that the July coup was to revenge January coup?
It was an outbreak of indiscipline, motivated and inspired by the breakdown of law and order, which was motivated or
Is
promoted.
it a revenge?
Revenge is a matter of interpretation. What are they revenging?
If there had not been the January coup, would there have been a July coup?
They wouldn't.
Thank you. Thank you. Now look at finally at your appendices. Show him what is at the back of this paper. Figures. The appendices you have shown as to our claim for disempowerment.
Yes.
All those documents
Yes.
divide Nigeria.
All these are exhibits
Yes, exhibit. Mr.
already tendered.
Yes, Lord.
Okay. All right.
They are in appendix, exhibit 63. All the attachments, what Arewa tried to do was to divide Nigeria into north and south. Is that correct?
Arewa was not dividing any Nigeria.
That is the way you were comparing our claim.
We're not comparing your claim.
You are responding to
We were making
a response.
statistical
You were making a response.
comparative
You
as
are-
a response, yes.
Ndi Igbo said they have no refinery in Igbo land. And your response is, South has one refinery, North has one refinery. That is what you said. Is that correct?
Yes.
That one in the South, is it in Igbo land?
It is in the part of Nigeria
Is
where
it in Igbo land?
Nigeria is not administered by ethnic groups, my lord. Let us understand something.
There is a claim before this panel, not by Nigerians,
Against who? For a petroleum station?
against the federal government for injustice. And they say there are 2-3 refineries in Nigeria.
Yes.
There is one in Kanu.
Yes.
There is Kaduna.
Kaduna.
He answered.
I answered. I'm just saying yes to you because yes. You show me the one in Kano.
There is one in Kaduna. There is one in Port Harcourt. There is one in Owerri. They are drilling for one unsuccessfully in Maiduguri. There is none in Ndibo. Is that correct? All right.
My lord,
Is
the
that
ones
correct?
you have talked. Look, when you say Port Harcourt, you didn't say Nkwere or whatever drive is there. When you said Kano, you didn't say Hausa. The petrol station, refinery in Kano that you said, or in Kaduna, is not for Hausas. You didn't say the one in Calabar is
Again, you have
when it comes to your own say Igbo land.
Did you read?
The fuel station, the petroleum refinery
yes.
distributed according to.
Can I now ask?
We should now have 400 refineries.
Can I
in
ask you
Nigeria.
another question? Do you know Sisi Ono, Chief Sisi Ono?
Chief who?
Chief Sisi Ono.
I've heard of him.
Good.
The one whose daughter is married to Ojukwu. Or who? I don't know who you are talking about. Chief.
I don't know people by their female children.
Ah.
Well, that Ojukwu gave evidence in Enugu.
Ojukwu?
Yes, but no.
Oh no.
Sisi Ono, yes.
Yeah, he gave his daughter.
He gave evidence.
Oh, he gave evidence.
Yes. You read it in the transcript. He said, he gave the positions of electricity in Nigeria. He said the one at Oju River was cannibalized since 1966.
Yes.
Since then, the federal government has built a power station in Chirora Dam,
Yes.
power stations in 11 places in Nigeria,
Yes.
and they have not bothered to repair Oji.
Unfortunate.
Good.
I have
just?
also complained about the mismanagement of our resources.
Is that just? It's
I said
unfortunate.
it's unfortunate.
Thank you.
You are supposed to maintain what you have. We fail to maintain what we have, not just
Do you know,
the
if you don't know,
university.
say you don't know, there are 46 federal government-sponsored irrigation dams. You know what I mean?
Alive or dead?
Irrigation, not dam, D-A-M.
Yes, I say, are those dams alive or dead?
I said they are functioning now that we are talking. 46. In the north, in all the states in the north, there is none in Ohaneze Ndiwu area. Do you know?
I don't know.
You will not know.
There is none in Buraland, as much as I know.
You have not petitioned. That is the problem.
Well, if Nigeria has been developing by petition, now we know. I thought Nigeria is developing by development plans.
The federal government, in the speech which you read,
yes,
the head of state speech,
yes,
he inaugurated this and said, because of these inadequacies,
yes,
because of these complaints about marginalization,
yes,
those who feel injured,
yes,
who feel marginalized,
yes,
should come to these people here. That's why we're here.
Human rights on development.
That's what the head of state said.
Yes, I agree.
Those who feel they are marginalized,
yes,
or even threatened
and
by
that's why we have responded, because we are marginalized.
You have not responded. You have not claimed. You have not made any claim.
No, we have no claim, but we have responded. We have said when you go by this, we too are doubly marginalized.
Arewa has been said to be a busybody group. Do you agree?
A
busybody going around. Things, interlopers, somebody says. People who don't have anything that concerns them, but they put themselves into it. I put to you, that is
our democratic right to participate in everything in Nigeria in which we feel we are concerned. We are not interlopers.
Thank you. For how many minutes?
We are not immigrants. We are indigenous. We are entitled to whatever you claim, we can also claim. There is no dam in my village. There is no electricity. There is no public water, and I'm served this country as a general.
How do you get to Owerri? How do you get to Owerri?
By road or by air or by bicycle or by land. You get to Owerri. It's on the map.
You see,
whoever wants to get to Owerri will find out how to get there.
Yesterday, I didn't want to ask you about this. You were asked by your lawyer about your wife from Owerri.
Yes.
Where is the place in Owerri?
You have 9 minutes.
My wife hails from Umoiche compound. Her father, late Benjamin Mere, on Douglas Street, Owerri. Yes. They are still there.
I'm interested in this. His wife is from Owerri. Have you ever gone to Owerri?
That is the point.
By road?
My Lord,
have you ever gone to Owerri by road?
I went to Owerri to betroth my wife.
When?
In 1962.
When?
62.
No. If you go now, you can't reach Owerri.
That's what I'm telling you.
Well, if you can reach Owerri. My wife did get to Owerri. There was a function recently, and she went there.
Did you ask, why don't you accompany your wife? Love, show it. Show love.
Are you now contesting I don't show love for my wife? Did you pay for her to go there? Did you pay for the functions?
Why?
Did you ask me how much sacrifice I have had to make in the proportion of what my resources are for her to go there and enjoy the function?
That is the problem.
You cannot tell me.
That is the problem.
Let me bring her here to tell you whether I have shown her love for 40 years or not.
3.
Let me tell you, sir, my lord,
tell me.
Our first son, which we got, is a graduate. He is married to a chief lady, and I'm a proud grandfather of a son and daughter from Tiv land and Igbo land extraction. I am building Nigeria, and I fought for this country. I will do anything for us to survive. The people you should blame for not giving you these roads are there. You drink and fraternize with them. If they give you a brief, they will give you millions. They don't give me a brief. Why do we complain? Human rights. You brought this thing here for people who killed people.
Show him the book on Zago, finally. Show him the book on Zago. Show him. Show him. The book you tendered.
Yes.
There is a letter. There is a letter at page 150.
A letter at page 150.
On your exhibit, that is book Nzago which you tendered. Can you read it, please? And that will be my last question.
Letter on page 150.
Appendix 2.
Yes. Federal Prison, Kirikiri, 4th February 65. Beg your pardon. My dear Oba, I can probably smuggle out this letter to you in spite of the strict security which forbids us to let anyone know our whereabouts. You probably know already. The story is that when I got to Lagos on the night of the 19th of January, I was first taken to the Lagos Teaching Hospital. Almost 24 hours later, Igboba and Mohammed Murtala were sent to come with a guard of 2 private soldiers armed with Tommy guns and borne in an open Land Rover to arrest me. There are 20 officers here and about 130 other ranks. The officers are as follows: Colonel Banjo, Don Akafo, Aganya, Nwobosi, Adeleke, Yudiaja, Eziadigbo, Tijani Katsina, killed 2nd Lieutenant Odu in brackets, Ebiko, Nweke, Ekejiafo, Wokocha, Okaka, Elegbede, not involved, Onyefuru, Onguluka, Anyafulu, Egweze, Okocha, and me, of course. Banjo and Aganya were arrested for the same offense. The former was arrested for giving the weapons to Banjo. Ifejuna and my colleagues in the south made such a nonsense of this affair, with result that people are accusing us of being one-sided. The so-called loyalist troops, under the influence of the Supreme Commander, urged on by certain tribalists, encourage private soldiers and NCOs to cane and maltreat some of these officers and the men now in Kirikiri whilst they were under detention in the Federal Guard in 2nd Battalion. They were beaten with kobokos daily, starved and forced to drink urine at gunpoint. Nwobosi nearly had his eyes poked out with a rifle muzzle, and Oyewele, who is still admitted on the military hospital, had his forehead and nose smashed to bits with a rifle in the presence of Ikanem, Captain Iwe, Major Ali, and a few other loyalist officers. If you see the men here in prison, you will be sorry for them. Koboko and bayonet wounds all over the face and body. It is terrible. In fairness to them, loyalists, they were probably acting so in order to please some faction of the army that felt the human loss. But that is not how to soldier. We get VIP treatment in the prison, and all warders and prisoners respect me as head of the revolutionary group. We are not allowed to write letters stating that we are here, nor are we allowed to give details of this place. One corporal was shot dead, and one Sergeant Nathaniel badly wounded by tribalist troops of the Federal Guard. The character of the revolution in the North was entirely different because of the organization, which included every shade of person. In the South, the Northern officers and troops feel that the coup is aimed against the North. Everyone seems quite jittery at this end, and they will fire at anything that moves. The army is completely untrained and will need a lot of cleaning out and retraining. We do not know how long we are expected to be here.
Thank you very much. My Lord, I apply to tender that page as a separate exhibit. Appendix 2.
What's the name of the book?
It's in the book, my Lord.
Which book? What's the name?
Zegu by Olusegun Obasanjo.
He tendered it yesterday.
Oh, the book you tendered.
Exhibit 74, my Lord.
Page what?
Page 150, Appendix 2.
Of
Page
exhibit what?
150.
Exhibit what? 74. Flag it and mark it exhibit 112. Page 74 of exhibit.
What time is it?
Exhibit what?
Finally.
74. Of page 74 of exhibit what?
Page 150.
Let's see. Exhibit is 74. Page is 150. Page 150 of exhibit 74. Tendered. Exhibit
Please finally show him exhibit 8.
112.
Finally show him exhibit 8. Exhibit 8.
Mark it 112.
8. One of those books. Final question.
You have half a minute.
I know. Yes, that's exhibit 8.
Yes. Exhibit 8.
That is the book by Boulier.
Yes.
It was written in 1981.
Yes.
Up to now, some of those like you or other army officers who know something and who participated have not written about that coup.
We did not know it, and I didn't participate.
That is all for
the coup 1966. All I knew was after.
Now, how do we start? Who has 2 hours? Somebody has 1 hour. You have 2 hours.
No, yes, and
all right, then go on.
Okay. And I will not even take more than 1 hour. It's re-examination.
Well, if you don't take more than 1 hour, it helps us further.
Thank you, my lord.
You have 2.
Yes,
if you take one, we are grateful to you. All right.
General.
I thought you are calling your witness.
No, he is my witness.
No. You say you are calling extra.
No, yes, that is different.
All right. Do whatever you like with your time.
Yes. General, there are more Igbos in diaspora than there are in the East. If you know, say yes. If you don't know, say you don't know.
I'm finding it difficult to compute.
Okay. Now, it is correct that Igbos own lands and shops all over Nigeria without any hindrance.
Yes.
Good. Now, it is also correct that we laid in evidence before this honorable commission a document which showed that Northern Nigerian government not only preserved abandoned properties, but also collected rents and handed them over.
Yes.
Now, in Sardauna's book, My Life, that is exhibit 88, which was tendered yesterday, Sardauna's definition of middle belt could not have been anything other than middle belt of northern Nigeria.
Correct.
Now, from that exhibit 91, give it to him, please, quick. Exhibit 91, the map. Now, General Gawan, who ruled Nigeria for 9 years, is from the middle belt.
Yes.
General Babangida, who ruled Nigeria for 8 years, is from the middle belt.
Yes.
Abdul Salam, who completed the 18 years, is from the middle belt.
Yes.
So those who have been dominating Nigeria are the middle belters.
I'm sorry,
Yes.
my lord. This can hardly be re-examination.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Anyway,
Don't
he's,
worry.
he's entitled
We want
to use his
every
time.
available evidence.
Very well.
Where is the man from the middle belt? He should be one worrying, not you. Yes. He said every middle belt. Let's go on.
Please give him exhibit 99.
99.
Tafawa Balewa is also from the middle belt.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Give him quickly exhibit 99, the Hausa document from Kano. Yes, Ampadai. Now, that's how that document in Hausa
Yes.
was from one of the victims who was, they were lined up and shot, and they thought he was dead, and he wrote his own story. He said, Nine